I'm Chris.
I'm Amy, and we're out exploring the small town of Rush, Arkansas, where there was a old ghost town. I'm not sure if we can walk around it or enter the...
We're going to find out, and
Yeah.
we're just hoping that we don't get scared by any ghosts. But there is the Buffalo River down here, I think, and we're going to
take a look at that,
look
too.
at that.
Okay, so says the ghost town of Rush stands as mute testimony to the activities of a bygone era. Zinc carbonate ore was discovered in this valley in the late 1880s, and the rush was on. Soon the hillsides were dotted with mines, sprouting colorful names such as Morning Star, White Eagle, Monte Cristo, Red Cloud, Beulah, McIntosh, Edith, and Yellow Rose. The population of the valley rose and fell with the demands of the zinc market. The peak came during a period of 1914 to 1917 when more than 5,000 people were said to have lived and worked here. At the end of World War I, the bottom fell out of the zinc market, mines were abandoned. These buildings date from the early 1900s and were inhabited until the 1960s, serving as homes and general store and post office. Walking in or near the buildings could be hazardous. Okay, so we can just basically see it from the road. Cool. We have been to this area, not Rush, but Yellville before, and I've always wanted to come down here. And we just did the Indian Rock House Trail, which, let me tell you, it says moderately strenuous, and it is absolutely strenuous. So we were close to it, so we decided to go ahead and stop by this little ghost town here. It is February 7th, and it is gorgeous outside, about 55. These don't look like they're going to be standing for too much longer, I can tell you that. Looking a little rough. I get why they don't want you walking in or near it. Okay, we'll head back to the car and see if there's any more structures to look at. Somebody. Somebody had an accident. Wow. That's unfortunate. There is a little parking lot, probably about 10 cars maybe can be parked here. Rush Mining District. Know before you go, stay out of the mines and stay alive. So we are here, and there is a little loop, which I do kind of want to do. We're not going to do the...
And then we go all the way down to the river.
Yeah, so it takes you...
Right.
Right. Do we know where we're going?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Which way do we go?
Here, and then we're going to go all the way down the road. And the road comes down. And this is Rush Creek.
Rush miners and their families gathered at the river's edge for a baptism ceremony in 1916. Look how many people they had for that baptism. How cool is that? Working 9 to 10 hours a day, miners, laborers, shovelers, oystermen, drillmen, powdermen, and water boys earn 19 to 35 cents per hour. Not very much. Okay. The Morning Star Mines. So the actual loop for the Ghost Town Rush Mines is like 4 miles. We just did like 4 miles at the Indian Rock House Trail, and I'm not feeling like another 4. So we'll drive down and see what we can see on the way, all the way down to the Buffalo River. So there was a livery barn here, 4-footed link. The livery barn shown below stood on the side of in front of us. Working horses and mules required shoeing, harnessing, and grooming. Thus, the barn was one of the first buildings built by the Morningstar Mining Company. The animals were essential for hauling people, zinc, ore, and supplies. Buffalo River was too shallow to barge the ore, and quality roads were few. To get the ore to buyers, teamsters hauled the heavy loads by stock teams and wagon 25 miles over rough roads to Buffalo City. The ore was then barged on the White River to the nearest railhead. In the early 1900s, the railhead reached Yellville and Buffalo City, easing the freight task. You hauled it by wagon.
Yeah.
They could make a round trip in a day by leaving early in the morning and getting home in the dark. A lot of them would bring back supplies for the merchants here in Rush. I'm going to see what this is, and then we can walk back and just drive down to the thing, babe. Silverline Dreams at the site that would later be called the Morningstar Mine. Prospectors John Wolfer and Bob Zetzer and J.H. McCabe thought they had found silver-bearing ore when in fact they had discovered zinc. They built this smelter in 1886 to extract the precious metal. I told them we just did, that huge hike. This would be a really pretty 4-mile little hike. Hold on. It'd be really pretty, but we're wore out.
Yeah, I'm wore out. My feet are wore out.
So we're not doing a 4-mile hike today. We already did it. And we haven't had lunch.
No.
So we're gonna take you guys down with us in the
River.
Yeah, in the truck. Easier. And see what it looks like. But this is a really pretty area and it's nice out. So we are driving all the way down Rush Road until it reaches
Buffalo River.
And I think it said 5,000. I'll have to make sure, but I think 5,000 people lived in this area when this town was in its heyday. This road is really pretty though. Lots of bluffs over the creek.
Hey guys, we just drove down to the Buffalo River, and I'm going to show you it. And it looks amazing. Let's take a look at it. All right. Clear, and I knew it was going to be clear. It's probably the prettiest, I'd say the prettiest river in the Ozarks, and believe it or not, never floated it. Now I waded it last year at the Ponca Access over there by Jasper, Arkansas, but definitely gonna fish it again, and me and Amy plan to float it this spring. And this is Rush Creek. Flown into it through melted snow. Man, just gorgeous. Rush Landing access point. It's pretty low, but maybe I could wade this.
It's crystal clear, isn't it?
Yeah, I could wade this. I'm gonna have to come down here in spring.
Chris's favorite thing to say is, I can wade this.
I can wade this.
Well, I guess that's it, guys, from the town of Rush, little ghost town. It's not very much, just like a couple like houses you can drive by, but it is really pretty.
It is.
And then it ended at the Buffalo River, which is also really pretty. So thanks for watching.
Hey guys, have a good one.
Bye.